Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 6.
Coming up tonight, firefighter danger, why the recently released stats from the National Fire Protection Association says about the rate of fatal firefighter injuries. Also tonight, Cyclospora cheat code, what a local burger joint is doing to continue a weekly tradition while steering clear of the parasitic outbreak. And only on 8, meat misfortune, how a local jerky company is dealing with several economic pressures mounting on them at the same time. The dangerous heat washing over Lincoln and much of Nebraska just isn't seeming to leave us alone. It's been a busy day at Star City Shores. Check out this long line to get in today. This video sent it to our Now Local News app by citizen journalist Brian. A lot of kids wanting to get into the pool to escape the high temperatures, at least for a while. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rod Fowler. Wow, I'll tell you what, any type of pool or splash pad, even a garden hose hooked up to a faucet sounds very inviting on days like today when it's so hot. Here's a live with the heat index absolutely ridiculous in some areas. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins. Another tough one out there for anyone who had to be outdoors or if they don't have air conditioning. Rusty?
Yeah, I was taking a walk with the wife and the dog, which we try to do as fast as possible, but my neighbor had a sprinkler going, and I asked him if I could run through it. And he said, yeah, go ahead.
Love it.
I almost did. We're almost done. We have this to get through tonight. These both the heat advisory and extreme heat warning expires at 10 p.m. this evening. It'll still be hot the next several days, just not that hot. Sunset at 8:48 this evening. You can tell it's just that humidity is out there, giving us a little bit of a haze. Temperatures in the 90s for the next several hours, then eventually dropping back into the middle 80s just before midnight. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, we have a little bit of a breeze, lots of sunshine on our Honda of Lincoln camp. Still 98, feels like a $109 with that dew point at 74 degrees. Temperatures right now are in the middle and upper 90s. The heat index is just a crazy between 75 and 81 or 82 degrees. We don't see these kinds of dew points very often, so it does give us a heat index at 116 in Columbus. They were at 121 last hour, so a little bit of an improvement. 110 in Grand Island, 109 in Beatrice and Lincoln. Some storms in southwest Nebraska and into Cherry County. There's a line, if you draw a line from Valentine to McCook, there's a line trying to form storms that are moving slowly from west to east. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in the full forecast.
All right. Thank you very much, Rusty. Talk to you later. The Food Bank of Lincoln is postponing its mobile food distributions in Cedar Bluffs and Capital City Christian Church because of the extreme heat. At this time, they do not have a plan for when the distributions to those two locations will be rescheduled. The Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department is extending the hours of its cooling centers to give people trapped in the heat a chance to cool off. The locations you're seeing on your screen will be open until 8 o'clock tonight. That's the Anderson Branch Library, the Bennett Martin Library, the F Street Community Center, and the Victory Park Senior Center. And the extreme heat is taking its toll on businesses in Lancaster County. Hickman Bar and Grill having to make a tough decision because of the high temperatures that were sizzling there in their kitchen. Channel 8's Skylar Sears spoke with the owner today about what they're doing to try and keep everyone safe.
Mother Nature turning up the temperatures across Nebraska, forcing Hickman Bar and Grill to close up shop. Owner Joe Davis tells me unsafe working conditions left them no choice but to shut down until they can find a solution.
As soon as we turned on the fryers and the cooktop, we could tell that it was going to heat up pretty quick. The day went on, I'm going to say about 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock. We put a thermometer in there and it was about 140 on the cook line. And it was pretty much unbearable.
Davis says they're working with HVAC companies to find a remedy. Potential fixes include reworking the ducts or installing a larger rooftop unit. But for now, they're calling it quits until things cool down to keep everyone safe.
I would rather struggle in 3 days, to make the mortgage payment than I would lose my staff or let them struggle health-wise.
Davis says he appreciates the community's patience and understanding as they navigate tough times. Reporting in Hickman, Skylar Sears, Channel 8 News.
New at 6, there's an increase of fatal firefighter injuries here in the United States. The National Fire Protection Association releasing the new numbers showing us a 17% increase in casualties from 2024 to 2025. Here's a chart that shows the trend from 2022 on. Keep in mind, Heart attacks, strokes, or other medical conditions that resulted in deaths were added to the fatality count. That's why the association is saying the number of on-duty injury-related deaths is really going down. They add it's actually been a consistent downward trend since the study began 50 years ago. Breaking now, the wife of the Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator was shot in Virginia. Mia Bieniemy is in the hospital being treated for serious injuries from multiple gunshot wounds. Their son, Elijah, who you see here, is under arrest and is charged with malicious wounding, use of a firearm in a felony, and discharge of a firearm inside a dwelling.
Eric will work through it. He's got a great support group here, as does his family, as needed, and then we'll just let time take care of it from there. But Mia is stable, which is a plus, and so is Eric Jr., and that's all important.
No word yet on when the offensive coordinator will return to Chiefs practice. We'll keep you posted as we learn more about the nature of this shooting. Also breaking now, Nebraska Task Force 1 is heading home now after more than a week on the ground in Live Oak County, Texas. Their personnel went door to door to more than 240 residents across 106 households. They delivered flood risk information. They confirmed evacuation plans and made sure no one got caught off guard by rising water on the local river there. But don't go anywhere. We have more headed your way in our 6 o'clock newscast here, including return of the weeklies, what Honest Abe's is doing to continue their weekly burger tradition amidst the Cyclospora outbreak. And kids across Lincoln are looking for back-to-school supplies this year, and you can help them out. Our drive with LPS is coming up. It's this Thursday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. right here in our parking lot at the station, which is located just south of 10th and Van Dorn. Come stop by to meet some of our team and drop off any new supplies that can help a student in need. If you scan the QR code on your screen, you can see what times and what items are needed the most, but any donations are appreciated. We'll be right back. Business is fighting to stay afloat. The rising costs of things like rent, insurance, and packaging are things no small business wants to see, and especially not all three of them going up all at once. Well, but sadly, that is the reality for Smoking Gun Jerky. Our Emma Norwood spoke with them today to learn how they're dealing with their economic struggles and what they're doing to get through it.
For 16 years, Smoking Gun Jerky has been a staple in East Lincoln. But now they're struggling to keep the lights on.
We're not closing the doors, but we are skating on thin ice right now of which bills to pay this week, which bills to pay next week.
Rising costs for ingredients and day-to-day expenses, combined with a smaller amount of foot traffic, is squeezing the business from every direction. And it's forcing owner Ryan Hall to make some tough decisions.
Meat has doubled in price since COVID, which that's beef, talking about beef, and that's what we do, is beef. So that really hurts us. Packaging's gone up quite a bit, insurance has gone up, rent has gone up. You know, my employees, I need to give them more money to keep them, but at the same time, where's the money coming from?
Instead of giving up, Hall posting to social media, opening up about the struggles he's facing. That honesty sparking an outpouring of support.
I've had a gentleman come in and spend $100 just because he wanted to help us. Online orders, those are coming through right now. It's always great. Lincoln always really steps up to the plate to support small businesses. when they know that they need the support.
Hall says every sale, like, comment, and share goes further than some realize. And while the future is uncertain, he's hopeful the recent support will help carry the store through this difficult time.
They just all need to know that we're struggling. And it's not just us, and it's not just the small business restaurants. It's everybody. So if you want to keep the small businesses alive in Lincoln, you have to support them, and not just this week.
Reporting in Lincoln, Emma Norwood, Channel 8 News.
The very excessive heat and humidity that we've been dealing with for the last several days is about to come to an end. Still hot, but not as hot. Forecast when we come back.
Only on 8 tonight, our local law enforcement is reacting to a new study when it comes to safe cities. Take a look at this map with me. We have Lincoln, which is right there, and it's highlighted in blue because Smart Asset is ranking us the 9th safest city in the U.S. Now, the cities with the blue dots rank in the top 10 safest, and the cities with the red dots rank in the top 10 least safe. You can see what they're ranking as the top 10 safest cities here. Virginia Beach holds the top spot. They're basing their data basically on violent crimes, property crimes, auto fatalities, and disaster risk. Our small amount of violent crimes keeps us high on this list. Now, if you're curious, here's what they're ranking as the top 10 most dangerous cities in America. Memphis going in at the top spot with all high risks in those 4 categories we talked about. We talked to the Lincoln Police Department today about what it means to them to have Lincoln in the top 10 safest.
Progress like this reflects the dedication of our sworn and professional staff, strong partnerships with local organizations, and our commitment to community policing. We also recognize that our work is ongoing. LPD will continue advancing the strategies proven to keep Lincoln safe by strengthening relationships and maintaining proactive efforts to help prevent violence before it occurs. We remain focused every day on ensuring Lincoln is a safe place to work, live, and visit.
And she adds, this ranking is something our entire community should be very proud of.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins.
Just about through this heat wave, and it's been a brutal one too. I mean, it's sure it gets hot this time of year, but this has been excessively hot, 10 to 15 degrees above average high. The heat index has been very high. The overnight low temperatures is probably the biggest part of this. Well, it's been really hot in the afternoon, but overnight low temperatures have not been able to cool off very much. They drop to around the middle and upper 70s to 80 degrees. So that doesn't allow us to kind of recuperate our energy, and it's just wears on you day after day after day. So coming to an end, the extreme heat warning through 10 p.m. tonight and the heat advisory through 10 p.m. So after that, it gets better. Normal's 90, and that's closer to where we're going to be at for the next several days. 99 for a high today already. Look at the low, close to 80. I mean, when you're 10 degrees above the average high and plus 10 degrees above the average low, you just can't cool off, and that's dangerous. It just wears on you over and over and over again. 21st and L Street, Allocam, a very hot afternoon out there. We're at 98 degrees in Lincoln, 99 in Beatrice. Just about everybody in the 90s, and you tack on a dew point. Wait till you see the dew point. I almost don't want to show you, but 99 in Beatrice, 95 Columbus, 95 Grand Island, 94 in Hastings and Aurora. This is probably the biggest problem with today. 81 for a dew point in Columbus, 80 in Aurora. Now, I had a few questions today on my Facebook page. What is a dew point? What does that mean? It's the temperature at which the actual temperature needs to fall for you to get 100% humidity. So the closer these temperatures and the higher each one is, the higher your heat index, and that's exactly what's been going on today. So really high temperatures, really high dew points, a really high heat index, and it just gets harder and harder to cool off your body. You just can't sweat as much because there's moisture in the air, so your sweat can't do anything, so it doesn't do anything, and you can't cool off. Between 110 and 115, 116, at least we have a little bit of a breeze. I mean, it's like a hair dryer, but at least it's something. No precipitation out there, just a few clouds. There's the precipitation from Curtis, McCook, Atwood West. So this corner of the world here, Chase, Hayes, Frontier, Red Willow, Hitchcock, and Dundee County seeing some strong storms. Nothing severe now. There was a couple of severe storms earlier. I'll zoom in just a little bit so you kind of get a closer look. Just south of Wallace here, west of Curtis, there's McCook. It's much needed rainfall. Once you start to see the purples, that's getting really close to being severe. Zooming out though, there's a line right here. So it goes from McCook up through North Platte, over towards Valentine. Strong storms a possibility in this area, and that's exactly where the Storm Prediction Center has that. So the best chance for severe weather is right now well to the west. Now once it starts moving into central Nebraska, the threat is still there, but it slows down. And the further east you go, the lower the chance for severe weather. This, by the time it gets into central and eastern Nebraska, it will probably fizzle out. In fact, here's what's the severe weather potential anyway. So through 9, 10, 11 o'clock this evening, those storms still in the western half of the state. Then the severe weather threat goes away, but the rain's still out there through the overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning, just kind of all over the place. Some storms down here in southeast Nebraska, up to the north. This kind of atmosphere, storms just kind of go wherever it's easiest for them to go. No real rhyme or reason, no strong cold front blowing through our area. It's just kind of the willy-nilly. They just kind of go wherever they want to go. So temperatures tonight with a light northeast breeze, still warm, but not as warm as it has been, and highs tomorrow closer to normal. So this will probably feel a lot better, but it's more where we're supposed to be. Still some dew point out there, upper 60s to the lower 70s, so the heat index still hot, just not near as hot as it is today. And we do that every single day. Small chances for storms in Lincoln Tuesday and Wednesday. I think the better chance Thursday, maybe into early Friday morning. And then drying out for August, and those temperatures pretty close to normal.
Hey, Rusty. New at 6, a weekly tradition is back on the menu at Honest Abe's. The Lincoln Burger Joint creates a new burger with new toppings every week for each of their 4 locations, but they had to pause doing so amidst the cyclospora outbreak. Tonight, they're saying they're going to get back to their weekly burgers, just leaving out ingredients that are tied to the outbreak. But don't go anywhere. I'm going to be taking you into the sports zone after the break. Big news from Husker football, basketball, and volleyball. It is all coming your way next. Stay with us.
Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, powered by Green's Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
And welcome into the Sports Zone, everybody. We begin with Nebraska football excitement around the season. Growing ever so closer, right? They're posting this clip of Memorial Stadium electrified at night. 40 days now until the first kickoff. Husker Nation can barely contain their excitement. Can't blame them. U.S. Today is releasing its predictions for where they think the teams in the conference will finish. Of course, they're doing this ahead of the season. They have Ohio State and Oregon at the top two spots. You can see Nebraska there sitting at number 11. Probably not what Husker fans want to see, but hey, it's better than number 12, I guess, right? Nebraska volleyball is taking over Pinnacle Bank Arena once again. The Huskers' annual red-white scrimmage returns August 16th before Nebraska hosts its in-state rival Creighton at PBA on September 16th. Tickets for both matches go on sale this Thursday. And the Huskers will take basketball on the road before the regular season tips off, giving fans outside of Lincoln a chance to see the team up close. Nebraska men's basketball announcing today it's going to face Kansas State in an exhibition game on October 26th at the Big Iron Event Center in Grand Island. Head coach Fred Hoiberg says the matchup gives Central Nebraska fans a unique opportunity to watch the Huskers in person while also providing his team a quality test before the regular season begins. He says he's encouraged by the team's chemistry, but knows there's still a lot of work to do.
I'm excited about that, to get an opportunity to play in front of our fans, a lot of them that maybe don't get the opportunity to get to Lincoln. And I know both of us are excited because you're going to play against a high-quality opponent. And again, our fans will get an opportunity to see us in a little bit different setting. So, yeah, it's a good opportunity for our basketball team in a lot of ways.
Tickets for the exhibition go on sale Friday. Tip-off is set for October 26th in Grand Island as the Huskers continue preparing for the start of the 2026-27 season. A highly anticipated swim meet started last week at Woods Memorial Pool here in Lincoln. Hundreds of kids from across the state gathered there to compete. Well, one athlete in particular, Kinsley Hatch, has been making a big splash this year, and that's why she is our Athlete of the Week.
The following segment is sponsored by Menards.
2026 Midwestern Championship Swim Meet started earlier this week, hosted by the Lincoln Select Swimming and Aquatic Club of Elkhorn. The long course season, which is a period of time in swimming when competitions are held in 50-meter pools, has been going on since May. 18 local teams from all over the state of Nebraska have had meets over the past several months and attempt to reach the championship here in July. One swimmer in particular has made quite the impressive run. 12-year-old Kinsley Hatch competed in the 50 fly, 200 IM, and 200 free this weekend and qualified for her first zones meet this weekend. Her goal for this meet, to better her time.
To do my best and hopefully drop more time. To get first place.
Kinsley, joined by fellow swimmer Ellie Byrne, have been working hard to capture first place this weekend. Their favorite part of swimming is how competitive it can get.
I like to race and be competitive, and it's really fun.
Although in just 2 weeks, Kinsley will represent the state of Nebraska, competing at the next level. She says that this championship meet will prepare her to represent her state.
It helps me to practice to do my best and to just prepare me to get first. I don't really know.
Kinsley went from wanting to try something new to being really good at what she does. Congratulations on being this week's Athlete of the Week.
Way to go, Kinsley. All right, let's get a final look at your forecast. Yeah, you got the heat and some areas getting some rain, Rusty.
Yeah, much needed precipitation, trying to avoid the severe weather aspect. Some spots in southwest Nebraska did see some hail with these storms that are slowly, and I mean slowly, trying to push east. Those two areas between Valentine and McCook are trying to connect. So if they do, we could see 1 or 2 strong storms. The severe threat's there, but it's the further east they go, the less of a chance there is for the severe weather. Now, it's hot for everybody, trying to cool off, but it's going to take some time. The heat index is between 100 and 116, so it is very warm out there. This will continue tonight. Things get better tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Rusty, and thank you so much for joining us. Try and stay cool tonight, and we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.